残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になる。
Hey guys, Joey here with a different video today. Not a review, not a comparison or anything, but just basically a short story kind of. I really want to talk about the figure that got me into Godzilla and that got me into collecting itself. And without this, I probably wouldn't even be a fan of the hobby. So yeah. The Imperial Godzilla 1985. Now, a lot of people hate this figure, I've come to notice. They say, oh, it's not accurate, oh, it's from the 80s, it's got lipstick, oh, it's not Bandai, so throw it away. If it's not Bandai, if it's not Tamashii, throw it away. If it's not film accurate, but no. For what it is, it's great. I mean, it being my first figure and all, I have a huge sweet spot for it. As you can see over here, I even bought a second one that's painted better and better condition for display value. The other one I keep them up, but whatever. Basically, I was 3 years old, local flea market, just walking around. And this is all what I remember. I mean, this might not be exactly what happened. I mean, I was 3 years old, so it's kind of hard. It's kind of blurry. You know, we're at the flea market, and I see this big dinosaur guy, and I said, hey, look at that. Look, Dad, buy me that. That guy's cool. So, okay, my dad spends, what, I don't know, $5, $10 on it. All the Imperial Godzillas are dirt cheap. $5, $10. I buy it. I instantly fell in love with it. I had this guy fighting Megazords and, you know, killing Mumra. Yes, I actually had a Mumra figure, even though that's from the 80s. But yeah, he became someone I really loved. And that same day, actually, that same exact day, my cousin, his name is Cody, he was 5 years old, and his father collected Godzilla, so, you know, his son basically automatically started collecting Godzilla because his father. And I went over to his house, you know, I had my big dinosaur guy right here. And my second oldest cousin, who was, I don't know, 16, 17, maybe even 18 at the time, he was there. And, you know, I look around, I'm like, wow, these are so cool. Look at all these guys. And my cousin, who I just met that day, walked up to me and says, that's Godzilla. And I was like, oh, Godzilla, that's a cool name. What's Godzilla? He takes me on a tour of his collection, and he had a lot, since his dad collected all through the 90s and stuff, he had a lot of Bandai, you know, what you would expect from a Godzilla collector at the time. It was, you know, it blew my mind. They showed me a few Godzilla movies. I saw Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 74. They had Godzilla vs. Gigan. You know, they showed me all the cheesier ones. You know, something a kid would enjoy, not something like Godzilla 84. It's kind of scary in a way, but you know, just the classics. And on that night, I actually stayed the night. You know, got to know them a little more, and it sent me on this Godzilla kick. And when I got home, I had a new appreciation for this guy. You know, I came home and said, Dad, did you know this is Godzilla? And he was like, well, yeah, I knew it was Godzilla. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And basically after that, and all the years up till now, it just kind of hit me. I've been collecting. I love the hobby. I love the films. I've seen them all, you know. Every Godzilla fan basically has seen them all, but, you know. It was all because of this Imperial Godzilla, and, well, my cousin, I have to thank them for introducing me to the hobby even more, for actually, you know, making all this possible, for me at least. They introduced me to companies such as, you know, Bandai. I love my Bandai figures. Bandai's so great. You know, if you're a Godzilla fan, you don't like Bandai, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Later, since I started collecting Bandai and getting more into the hobby, I ventured into things like Tamashii, SH Monster Arts, Godzilla stuff. And recently, I finally began collecting X Plus. Oh yeah, X Plus. I love X Plus so far. I've only had one figure, which is the King Goji, but it is suit accurate. People like, I don't know, Goji Fan, Richie So, Diego Doom, all those guys, all the higher ups, they do not lie when they say these things are the most accurate figures of Godzilla you could possibly get your hands on. They are so good. I love them. I'm definitely going to start collecting them even more. I got to make more shelf space. I got a bookcase for Christmas. I'm going to put that together and probably going to use that for an X Plus display once I get enough figures. Hopefully I can find the Gargantuas at G-Fest. That's funny. But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to, not really dedicate it, but just make a video, about the Imperial Godzilla, because he's underappreciated, at least in my eyes. I mean, I love him. I know some other people really like him. I went out and I bought, smaller versions of him. Those tiny Imperial Godzillas. I bought like 5 of them just because I see one for cheap and I jump on it for some reason. He's always had a special place in my heart. And, yeah, other companies that reminded me of the Imperial Godzilla, which is another early company I started collecting right around when I got my first Bandais, were actually the Trendmasters figures. Those were still kind of cool. I don't have a bunch of them, but, all those older figures, they're really, I respect them a little more than other people do. Just because, for the time, imagine being a kid. Imagine being my age, 3 years old. I probably only saw Jurassic Park and stuff like that. Dinosaurs. You're in that dinosaur kick. You see this big son of a gun at your store, and you're like, wow, that thing's awesome. Dinosaur. Like, if you can get what I'm saying. Like, it's just, I love it to death. So yeah, my next review out will be out really soon. I made a couple of videos over my Christmas break away from school, so those will be edited, uploaded shortly. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and that's about it. Thank you again. I hope everyone did have a Merry Christmas. That's kind of late. And I hope everyone had a Happy New Year. Let's start 2016 fresh. We got Shin Goji coming here soon. Then in a few years, King Kong, Godzilla 2, Godzilla vs. King Kong. We got so much coming. G-Fest every year. It's a pretty good time to be alive for a Godzilla fan. So that's all the stuff we have looking forward to. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Super Goji out.